still live. Okay, so my last little video that I threw right there, fucking, apparently I sent it to a friend and he already said that fucking, okay, I didn't say this, B, I didn't say that, C, I didn't say that, but I told the stories for it. So yeah, I need a little practice and I need a fucking microphone because apparently my volume sucks. Oh, it helps if you take tape off the microphone. Yeah, my shit's taped together. Shut up. Okay, A, not allowed to do this. B, shouldn't smoke because kids see you smoke. They think it's alright. It's not alright. It's a dumb habit that I picked up. I enjoy the fuck out of. You know, I buy the kind of cigarettes I like, just not some cheap shit. Try to think the best way you can say this. You like to drink, you like to eat bad foods, you like to go to McDonald's, you like to eat greasy steaks, you like to fucking do something or something or something. It's all gonna be bad for you. Fuck, you can spray paint your entire life and not know that at one point in your life, you're gonna come up with this disease, this illness, this badness, because you didn't wear a fucking mask. And you're in a cloud of paint. Be careful. Okay. A, don't hand people your cameras unless you want their hands on your cameras and them to be able to keep their hands on your cameras without your camera be coming back to you. C, people are dirty. Don't pick up stuff off the ground. If you look at it really close and then you pick it up with something, don't throw it in your bag, don't do anything, make sure it's not something else. Like, there's all kinds of things that look like other things. You don't know, and you'll touch it and poke yourself, get poop on you, something or something or something. Be careful. Alright, so people are dirty. But mostly don't hand your camera to a homeless dude. Now, there's a lot of good homeless people, but you know the kind of dudes I'm talking about. They're just like, not the kind of people you want to hand your camera to. I was excited over a trick, and you guys don't get to see this trick. You don't get to see me go through, oh yeah, the driver thing. I was going through sprinklers, jumping over them, you know, and it looked so cool. Like, boom, the first time I seen, you know, it was like, yeah, that's fucking awesome, you know. And the second time I didn't see. You know, I had jumped it probably like 6 times, you know. And this is what riders do. They over and over and over and over until they get what they need. Now, that's also what filmers do if they get the over and over again, but they film and get what they need. So, by the second footage of me walking back, the dude's gone. He's gone. I'm setting up. I'm getting my mind set. I didn't know he'd be gone. He was gone, along with my camera. Now, this isn't an expensive camera. It's like, yo, I got a cheap little $4 memory card on sale. They're big. I have nothing to push that into except for the camera, but the camera needed that for more than like 3 pictures and a footage thing. But I got the camera from the dollar store, actually. Believe it or not. Well, I call the Rescue Treasures the dollar store. See, and I keep mentioning brand names, but hopefully, hey, some homeless people are just homeless. Some people are people, dude. They're gonna fuck you if they can. And you make it extra attractive. Hey, here, have this item in your hands. I'm gonna go over here and do this, and you're dumb for giving that option. Yeah, you don't leave your girlfriend alone with a fucking weird person, you know? You're not a man. So yes, my camera is gone. I was allowed to take 3 minutes of footage with it. Yeah, I'm not kidding. And it's bad footage. Like this right here, this is me in a light. So, but other than that, this is great fucking footage. When you look back on it, great thing. My camera is good. Boom, boom, boom. It's cracked and there's no fucking glass over it anymore, but it's not hanging out yet, so it's still there. Thinking about a little super glue and a little fucking You know, there's no way to say brand names without saying the brand names. That's why they made them brand names. Like soap. Okay, that's in a million names, right? But look it up. There's nobody's brand names that's just soap yet. Okay, if you name shit like dorky little thing, nobody's gonna know what it is. Unless you make that the brand name, and then guess what? Anything you own can be dorky little thing. Like, pizza. Alright? Now, they're talking about paper plates, styrofoam plates, all this shit being left over, right? Um, what if the pizza hovered? Just floated wherever you put it. You know, and they had this magic floating, like, powder. Okay, the 3 points. This is my 3 points. I just came up with all this shit. Okay, you wouldn't need a paper plate. You could just, germs jump, yeah, but not that fucking far. It just floats, dude. My fucking pizza floats. Fuck you. Well, how many pieces of pizza would you have to eat before you floated? Well, what if society knew this and there was pizza eating contests and people are fucking floating away? You could never think about that kind of shit unless you have people. Now, I have very few people, and the people I know, we all call ourselves burnouts, dude, because we only know us. Well, shit, dude, Abraham Lincoln only knew him. I mean, when he tried to do something else, he found it hard. He found it incorrect. He found better ways to do it because he had friends. He had enemies. He had people. Well, Abraham Lincoln's one of my idols that I don't know too much about. Recently, I have had several life instances, and these instances, dude, something happened to you is as bad as something happened to you physically. Like, you get a fucking head injury. Like, bam, you're hurt. You can't think right. Doctor says you're gonna be okay, but it'll take time to come back. And, well, that's that, Now, how are you gonna think that's that? How are you gonna think I was better? How are you gonna think, dude? Going on to my next show, here we are. How are you possibly gonna think, was that the me? Say you had a good fucking existence, a good one, alright? But you let something pull you away. Whether your dreams, fantasies, people that seen your dreams, fantasies, wanted you to fail, some people just hate. Now, hate comes from a place of ugly. It comes from a place of hurt. Now, no matter what, straight up, some people literally hate their fucking lives. I took this from a fucking message. Thank you, God. You're the pimp, dude. Thank you, God, and you're the pimp. I don't know. I can't mention your shit, but I wish I could. I'd shoot a million people to it. But there's laws for Facebook, GIF owners. I mean, I need a tech kid. I need, tell you the truth, I need a secretary. Yeah, straight up. Yeah. A tech kid, a camera kid, a motherfucking, somebody that knows about editing and enjoys doing it. To do this thing I want to do. And personally, I don't even care if I'm on the film or if I'm just guiding it somehow or just helping people to guide them. I don't even care if it's my show, your show, somebody's show. But I need help. And I live at, boom, right back at me. And I'll get back at you. I don't know how long I'm going to be about. I'm going to try to ride and live and be beautiful every day. Bearings. I wrote a little letter. Okay, I make myself notes. When they're talking to me and I don't have a pen, I'll grab the bearings, I'll grab the thing, I'll put the thing, and I'll put a thing. So I get confused sometimes because I'll replace a thing for a thing. Like spray paint right now meant bearings. I couldn't find a bearing placed in front of me. Although, get this, one right in front of me. Okay, so I have to hold my camera like this to make it work. Burnt hair. Okay, this being bearing, don't smoke, kids. And definitely don't smoke a kid. I don't even know anything about that. Just look. You hear? This bearing is burnt. Alright? You take that little rubber seal right there and you put something on the inside, not the outside. The outside is seal. The inside is where there's a looseness. X-Acto knife cuts. Dull X-Acto knife blade. The thinness. Pop this joint. Just move it just a little bit out around. You're gonna boom. You're gonna see an encasement like a normal loose ball bearing. Take a toothbrush. Take some cleaner fluid that removes grease. Oh my god, you can use dish soap. It's not flammable. There's no problem with it. Let it dry properly. Don't let it rust. There you go. Even with a little bit of moisture on it, dude, throw some of this. I looked it up. I can properly brand name it. Throw some of this Lucas fucking multiplicity oil on it. I think I said that wrong. Wow, I should have got the thing. Fuck. I don't have enough battery footage and I gotta hold my phone to do this. Bearings start out smooth. When they're loose, they move around or the rim rolls forever. Rim's not supposed to be too tight. If it goes to a stop, that's too tight. Usually you can feel tension in it. If it rolls, it's too loose, and you can break an axle, wear out a bearing, do all this kind of things. Usually that's worn out bearings. If they're captured, concealed, we used to call these aircraft bearings. Now they're called compact. Man, I just looked up the name. See, I'm burnt. I just looked up the name. Compact sealed bearings. Compress. Okay, not to waste too much time. They're the fucking little all put together bearings, right? Now these, if they move and shake or move or twist or anything, they're no longer good. You're not safe. But that's what I was talking about the driver. Drivers are very tricky little things. I mean, like this one right here, this is a big boy driver, right? Alright, well this one's kind of messed up. And it has stuff on it. But there's a couple fins missing. That's actually, no, there's one fin missing and 2 dibbles. So this would be a 6-point driver. Okay, the fin missing is because my friend's a dumbass. I am too. Straight up. Bearings go in here. Alright. A sealed bearing goes right there. But if you can notice, there is a piece right there that's round. Okay? Not squared up, like, you know, there ain't a bearing chipping into it. This has a cup, but as you can see, it's really like just a squared out bearing, like a skateboard bearing, right? Goes right in there. Well, that's when the bearing starts wearing out loose, basically, and leaves the frame of the bearing in there. So, per se, the cup. Alright? I'll show you different on headset tubings, because headset tubings are really important, too. Basically, it has worn itself so deep a groove that it wore itself through right there. Now that means that it was loose and being pulled to the side like this. Pulled out. So the bearings get weak, bearings get loose, bearings wear out. Nothing is forever. Everything is something. This person won. Let's go a little bit better. How about that? Do you see what my fingernail on that? Those are the bearing casings. This is where the driver starts. This is outside of the sealed bearing. Melted. Burnt through. And there's grease in there. I don't know, but grease has a higher burning level than fucking... I would think grease would be flammable. But no, it has a higher burning level than fucking metal. Metal will doubt bubble and burn. So... I hand my camera to this guy. I'm drumming through the fucking sprinkler, jump over this little ledge, come over, land, boom, alright? I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna get good at this and do a bar spin. Like I said, 3 inner tubes this weekend alone. And by the way, when I say I'm on a run, that doesn't mean I'm using drugs. That doesn't mean I'm drinking a lot of coffee. I'm staying awake too late. Anything to do with you being impaired, don't go out and do something. If you're tired, don't go out and do something. If you are drunk, sleepy, anything, don't make mistakes, dude. You only have one. You only have one, and it's life-changing. Life-changing. This has only been 15 minutes, yeah? Alright, I was thinking about throwing my next show onto it, but as you can see, it's turning daylight, and I want to go ride. Me being an early rider does not mean I don't ride late in the day or anything. It just means I live in a fucked up part of California, and it gets siesta time, man. 104, don't go riding in it, man. I don't care how young, how good, how whatever you feel. Mess up your clothes, you get your skin dirty, your bacteria grows, all this bad shit. But you mostly get old. You wear out parts of your body being in the heat. You're not okay. Keep to your proper temperature. Keep your things proper. Check your shit. If anything, Google it. Google will tell you. I mean, it'll tell you a lot of shit, but you'll figure it out. Don't take chances like with cars. Don't take chances with people. Don't take chances with fucking hardcore metal against fucking concrete and grind some shit. Hit some shit. Drop some shit. If you're just as low as going off a curb before you stop your bike, you know how scary it is to hit something and your bars turn and you go over. Actually, I lost that through my own stupidity. Which, by the way, I am not that cool. I'm, embarrassed of myself, and I have no idea why. I believe personally that I tried as hard as I could, and sometimes I mean, maybe my memories, I remember the next day going, why did I say fuck it? Why didn't I just do this? You know? And that's seriously like a low number, like maybe 10, 15 times in all my memory. That I said, fuck it, let's try it, or fuck it, let's do this. Instead of being a dick and going, no, fucking no, that ain't happening. You ain't doing that, no. And my friends are like, why? They're doing it. Dude, you're fucking 100-pound little girl. You're gonna go run and jump and do these flips off the cliffs that they did during the day. You're gonna do it at night. Have you been drinking? Can you swim? Oh, there's plenty of people down there. Yeah, where are they? Are you gonna land on them? What are you gonna land on? Do you know what's down there? Well, shit, all my friends are jumping off the bridge. Why can't I? Parents are right sometimes. Except for, like, one of my favorite people these days. Really pulled me out of a lot of depression. Can't really rail off his shit, but every fucking buddy else talks shit. But, yo, boy in a band. He's a good kid, dude. Fucking got a lot of smarts up in his head. Maybe sometimes too much. But, man, I feel bad for him because I suffer from a lot of the same things. But you aren't going to have a calculator with you every day. I mean, beep, beep, calculator. It is important to learn mental maps, but it's not important to waste your time. It's never important to waste your time. Spend your time doing, you know, if every day you start out, say you're like me, where when you close your eyes, you have to meditate for at least a good amount of time before you can stop the screaming. And I mean screaming just like, my screaming is like, and it's quiet. It's back there, and it don't let me sleep, it don't let me relax, it don't let me be okay. And it's not because I'm a super bad guy. Because life happens. Things happen, people make mistakes. Sometimes it's nothing you even did wrong. Like my mom says, trouble stands right next to fun. My mom also says, with great power comes great responsibility. Me just talking to you today, you hearing me, the misplaced, the communication, the fact that I just thought, dude, I raked up the yard yesterday and I didn't put it in the trash can. Before I even go ride my bike, I gotta go work on the yard. Fuck. It is my responsibility to do what I know is correct. And what I know is correct is we all get confused. And most people won't tell you a fucking good thing at all. So sometimes it's better to hear nothing at all and only hear you. Other times, I can't even say it's good to hear a lot and be able to pick in between because I get confused. I hear so much, I just don't want to hear it no more. But, like, babies cry because they like to hear their fucking, hear their own voice. It's like, you know? Same reason we like to hear music. It's new, it's there, it's booming, it's fun. Sometimes it relaxes you and brings you to it. Well, other than that, they could have a toothache. Cat could have a toothache. You would never know unless it's telling you. So you gotta look around and understand what the fuck this thing's telling you. If it can't speak, a tool, a bike, it's gonna tell you in some other way. Use your intelligence. Write yourself notes. If you can't remember, write a lot of notes. Make video notes. Do whatever you can to never, I can't say never do wrong, but don't do wrong. Don't do, make mistakes, but try not to make them again, Like, don't take on more power. Don't start a fight. Don't take on more power than you know you can handle. Never start a fight that you don't think you can win. If you know you can win it, go ahead. Argument, whatever. But what are you winning against? Who are you winning? What are you winning? How are you winning? I mean, these are all things to do with fight. I mean, fight, like, a challenge, a battle, well, battle's different than a fight. A challenge, not knowing, pushing forward, trying something. It doesn't all have to do with beating up the bully, which, man, I have a total fucking theory on that. I wish I could tell kids. Probably put me in prison, but then 20 years from now, they'd use it in every counseling thing under the sun. I figured out so much in my life that you are not allowed to tell people at all. I'm seriously in trouble right now for intimidating. You know what? Don't even know if I can say that legally. When it rains, it pours. Got a letter actually came up and handed to me, served to me. You Sean Patrick? Yeah. What the fuck? Why is whoa, boom, sir, paper. Intimidating an officer of the law and all the people working of the business and the fucking and the letters that make the words and the other things. Don't know what those are exactly, but don't know how to tell you them legally or what the fuck. I might go to jail. But, yeah. Didn't know I was so gangster. Didn't know. You walk in somewhere, you go in, you're in a bad mood. Most people bitch. They think right. Fuck that, I'm going left. The crowd goes right. It's easier to walk. I was waiting in the crowd to get through in the first place. Explosion. Hey, everybody, look, there's excitement over there. Let's run towards the explosion. Hey. They're not trying to save anybody. They're trying to see. So you'd get faster to go save people if you drive around. I mean, if you run around the crowd, I mean, They were over there. Why'd you run to the right? So I could get around all those fucking people to get to do CPR. I mean, they teach you this shit. They've learned in school. I mean, mental tactics. Learn mental tactics. So, I don't know how I could legally say this. Fuck it, I'll tell you. You walk in somewhere and you're already in trouble for these bullshit rules, these bullshit things, but you've been fucking blowing it. But you know, fucking blowing it's only this. But the times that you weren't fucking blowing it, back to it. Yo, how about this? Boy in the band, I can't quote him straight, but it's like, yo, when you're gonna have a baby, basically when you want to, yo, always carry a condom with you. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you're fucking screwed, And wow, and now you screwed a whole new life. But, yo, as far as teaching the kid, I can't quote it right, man. I wish I could. Just came on this kid, man. He's intelligent. Wow, man. And always do research back in what they're saying, because they might sound clever, but they might be teaching you the wrong thing. And then if you quote it, yo, but doing the research back into it, man, he makes fuck. And he did his research. Shit. I mean, wow. Wow. I'm impressed, dude. Kid's a good kid. Boy in a band. Check him out. And it's not don't stay in school. These things don't need to stay in school. But the label of it is don't stay in school. Yo, also, I really like his new shit. He took a hiatus for a minute, but he's one of my favorite bloggers, or he's one of my favorite people on TV, and he's a youngster, man. He's fucking, you know, I mean, like, I had my hair a lot of crazy ways. I mean, just straight up pigtails and bangs, and I guess the neon boots evened it out, but the colors and details, but don't take him for his looks. He's almost like, it should be with a neat cropped hairdo with fucking, like, perfect glasses on, and, like, eyes gone bad from reading too many books, and, like, fucking, like, a scientist guy in a lab coat, dude, for how fucking much he spits, and it's like, his shit's right. Go back. Dude, I had this friend telling me that I shaped his whole fucking world, and, I mean, this is a kid who helped me come up with blowing it. Now, literally, wow, man, blowing it. That's a whole nother, yo, going back. Teach the parents, or teach the kids about parents, and then they learn to parent, basically, and that's the problem solved then, right? Yo, so, man, I said that wrong. I'm trying to quote you, dude. If you ever see this shit, I'm sorry, but, man, do your research. Fuck, dude. I'm down to a little bit of tech gear, a little bit of detail, and I gotta stop and re-edit this video. So I'll make a whole nother one on his shit, but basically, you know, fuck it. I walked into the office, and they're like, amount of fuck up. Oh, that guy's a fucking wannabe fuck up. Oh my god, that's a little kid. You know, like, wow. And I'm walking in there because I was fucking up and having bad relationship problems, and things happened. And when I tried to fix them and tried to show off how good I still didn't realize I was fucking up those ways. I was just being impressive in other ways. And I didn't understand, and bad things happened, and I ended up being so emotionally that even though I wasn't high, I drove out into traffic. It wasn't directly my fault. Within the detail, I'm legally abided by, I'm okay and everything, okay. But, it really wasn't my fault. It was like, okay. So, and I was driving out so slow, the lady could have drove around me. But no, 60 feet away, 30 feet away, 20 feet away. Hey, I'm waving my arm in. I can't go nowhere, man. It's like, dude, I can't. And it's like, wham! Spins off and details. I mean, I mean, all the way to impact. And I mean, she must have been going like 35, 40, 45 miles an hour. And that much time. I mean, we were slowly growing out into the lane. Okay, well, that's my car accident. And, easily hit her brakes. Way back there. Just out of her fucking gig. So, me out of my gig, I was crying, and my friend made fun of me. Oh, snotty nose. Yeah, great. I'm a snotty nose crier, and I really loved my woman a lot, and I was lost in my life. And I shouldn't have been driving. If anyone had their act together, they would have said, hey, you're too emotionally fucked up to be driving. So, after all this detail, I get my emotionally fucked up, really jarred younger wife gets out and walks out of the vehicle. So I take my paperwork out of the dash, I grab my bag, and I slap the dash paperwork on the hood of the car. Legally, bam, walk over, she's alright, there's already people there taking care of her. There's even an officer pulling up. I'm like, cool, I look, my girl, she is gone, and I know she went that way. Her emotional troubles were worth more. She's alright, she's bitching at me. Everybody's alright. I legally made sure everyone was alright. Asked her, she's bitching at me, she's cussing, and, you know, there's help? Okay, I'm getting my fucking thing. My thing is more important than any fucking thing on earth. Any fucking thing on earth. My is more important. Okay. So my brain is jarred that way, and I had a good head injury. You know, and legally, my fault. Because the cop took the witnesses' statements, all of them at once. Oh, yeah, that was right. Oh, yeah, me. That's why I had to take a statement from 15 people. He got 15 statements at one time. I could have fought it, but I was happy for the detail because, me personally, I used it as a good time. A good time to do something. And I did that something. It's pretty badass. That'll be another show. But back to it. If you put your finger over this, you still know that this is a lighter, right? It's not, you know, the shape. I'm covering all of them. Remember? Any brand name detail? Maybe show you the sticker. Ooh! It looked like every other sticker. But you do this. Yeah, brand name on the sticker. Dun. Brand name. Fuck you. If you don't want your shit on my shit, how is it legal to have a phone and I can put shit out there with this shit and this shit? I'm not bragging on your shit. I'm not using your shit for anything. I'm using your shit to do what the fuck it was for. So how the fuck am I going to be in trouble for doing this? Look at my trash heap. It's 9 feet by swear 3 feet. 3 feet of fucking magazines. Oh my god, you got a fucking evening. By the way, I love books. I love books. That's why my house burns so good. Books. I only can give you a quick flash because I'm really serious about names. But, did you get that? You know what I mean? I love magazines. I love books. They're written by several people. If you pop up, I wish I could pop open mine and just go, I own this. I would never sue anybody, but I can't just grab this and go like, hey, this right here is the best gamer magazine I've ever fucking read in my life. And you know what? We could get mass production off of it, but because I smoke cigarettes and games are for kids, so I can't tell you about all the artists in that badass fucking magazine. These people are artists. I mean, vloggers. Dude, back in the day, if somebody wrote a cute little thing, they would be rich and famous for it. You know, because nobody said, oh, well, well, guess what? I created fire. Or no. You know, fuck this. Check this. 48 laws of power are to teach you what villains do, how not to be a villain, and all these things, right? But, wow. It's a book, basically. Really good audio book to YouTube. Boom, knowledge. Yeah. Covered bearings, covered tools, covered brand names, covered fact, covered. Nope. Probation. Damn. Wish I could rewind. Alright, so do not, whatever you do, no matter how badass you are, no matter how hardcore you are, do not walk into an authority. Never outshine the master. That's number one law in the fucking book. Never outshine the master. Do not walk into your and look around and be like, oh, hell no, I'm not supposed to be here. You fucked up. You're supposed to be there. Laws of the land. God said it in that book, which they have marketing on that book now, by the way. Marketing laws. I mean, how do you get a religious marketing law? It's like beating racketeering. You never can beat it. You're going to be screwed. They prove it, you're screwed. Racketeering. Ain't that fucking beautiful? Okay, so you can't beat religious laws. If it's part of your religion, have somebody arrest you for it. If you got enough money for lawyers, you're making money. So, let's say you're a boss. He owns the whole company. He's the whole thing. Let's say he wanted to drug test you. Let's say you have a problem peeing because you went through a coma or whatever, you know. You just, even you have a full bladder, you can't let it go when you're stressed. I mean, it'll dribble out if you have to pee bad enough, right? But it just don't work. So what do? You gangster. Motherfucker, I'm using the bathroom, I'm relaxing, and this is the way it is. That's the way it fucking is. Well, most people will give that to you. Hey, your bathroom experience is yours. That's great. You go there, you do that. I want to know nothing about it. Don't make a mess and don't make my shit dirty. But yeah, bathroom, go. Do you. Run up to a stranger. Hey, man, I don't want nothing. I need to use your fucking toilet. Dude, or my mom needs to use, I mean, boom, they'll let you. You know? I mean, other than that, you know, it comes in legal on the ground or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But any which ways goes, some stasis is in your life, you will have to use the restroom or pee in front of people. I have malfunctions with that. So when it came to my terms for doing this, I walked in and I simply told the man. He looked at me and he's got this thing in his hand. I just pointed at him. I'm like, you're not piss testing me today. We're going to have a good fucking meeting. And we're still going to be friends tomorrow. I stated his name after that. But, right, you know? And the door was still open, all the little beagly balloons out there. And now that's my bad. I shouldn't have said that in front of them. Because they think, they get confused. But me personally, I was speaking to him straight. Well, now, for intimidation levels and I might be being sued on a not for a personal thing. It's for a personal thing. It's not for like, yo, the state of suing you. No, they're taking up a personal case for me intimidating them. Ninja. I walked into some shit. I see some shit. That shit ain't for me. And if you fuck with me this way, we ain't gonna be friends tomorrow. We're gonna, So don't even think that you're anything more than me. Because we're all special in our own fucking ways, right? In our own rights. Well, sometimes people want to take power over you. Sometimes they're legally abided to take power over you. Maybe you're the Hulk strong. Oh, but I can't go in the Hulk. Maybe you're retard strength. I said retard. Man, you see what I mean? This shit's fucked up. Look, maybe you got fucking amount of power that other people don't have. Well, that don't matter, because you live in that law, that land. Know the laws of your land. You can fight back, but yo, get shot and you ain't nothing big. You get tasered, you ain't nothing big, yo. So strength doesn't matter. Mental strength matters, but if you're smart enough, you're gonna know. Hey, not to fuck up, right? No, you fuck up. People fuck up. That's the way it is, man. I fuck up. I mean, dude, I'll burn the toast. I'll walk away to try to cook something else and don't leave toast. It burns. I mean, hell. You know, flipping tortilla on the flame. You do not walk away. Once that, you know, happens. You fuck up. All right, so, but if you're smart enough, basically, you know not to fuck up. You know to try to not fuck up. Well, I didn't learn my lesson. When it came down to it, I was getting in trouble for, being me and not fucking up, not doing anything. I had a number of paint cans in the yard, spray paint cans. Empty, right? Just me. Okay, well, when the, I like lighting it, get a full drag light instead of puff to start. I don't like to puff anything to start. Yeah. Hey, hey, hi. Ain't that beautiful? Look at that thing. I'm so gifted in love. Life is so fucking good. Life is so good. Well, as a super industrial motherfucking overdressed person is walking through my yard with his gear on and his bulletproof vest and blah, 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 blah. He steps on a number of cans and slips and falls. Now, could they call that a booby trap? If I did it on purpose and wanted to hurt somebody or wanted to... Yo, because I said, dude, the can was outside the window. People came to the window. I thought, cool. The can overflowed with paint cans. You know, fuck it, keep throwing them at that, right? I mean... You can dump them in a dumpster, but it's not legal. So where the fuck are you supposed to dump them? You have to pay somebody to come get paint cans. You know this? There you go. Yeah. So I had probably had, I don't know, 300-400 paint cans in there. Actually, I think they counted. I'm not sure. But when this man was walking up to see what was going on inside my window, keeping a creep around my house while I was on this word which they like to do that. They want to go see what you're talking about before and, you know, all this shit. Gives them insight, you know, everything. He slips and falls on fucking paint cans during the day and seriously tries to tell me outright I put them there as a booby trap. Legally, I put them there as a sound trap. But no, I just had them there. Then kept filling it up. Yeah, I admitted to, hey, when somebody walks there, it's by my bedroom window, I hear the paint cans move. I have problems with people breaking into my shit all the fucking time. People sneaking around listening to shit to see when I'm gonna leave. I mean, everything. This world is a bad world. Tweaker world is a bad world, and we're in a tweaker world. People are up too long. They go crazy. Do not use methamphetamines. What? What's that? I just smoke Chris, man. Crystallized methamphetamines. God damn, dude. When you start out with this small and you don't learn anything and years go by and then add crystal, I mean, you can't make it small enough. You add dope, white, pink, flocka, boom, sand, pink, crystallized methamphetamine. I mean, all that shit is shit. It's called shit. You know, somebody walks up to you and they're like, dude, I got this stuff from this guy over there and it fucks you up. In the first couple minutes, first couple words, they tell you, hey, it fucks you up. Well, it'll fuck you up. long run now, then, you don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know what's going to happen in your world next. You don't know. So, and this guy over there, who? Let's do some drugs that are from some. Hey, dude, I don't trust pharmaceutical drugs. Reason why I trust buying anything off the shelf is because a million old moms and shit made sure it was safe for this. You buy alcohol. Did you know? Let me get put in jail for this. Some of the companies are lying to you. It's called powdered alcohol with flavored water. Except for it's not water. It's still back from water. So it's, what? Is that alcohol? If they can't store it, it goes bad. It has to be in a... Better yet, everything has to be in its own environment for it to be good, right? You can't put something in something. I mean, it just goes bad. You can't freeze some things. They don't get the same way when you unfreeze them. Same, vice versa. Okay. So, illegally abided, when I told him this, I told him, but you wouldn't say that, right? I mean, you're going to tell him that I said, oh, yeah, I know when people come up to my window now. But you slip and fall on the things that I know about. I didn't know you were going to get hurt. You're not hurt. You're standing in front of me, but my hip hurts. Sue me. Instead, yeah, handcuff, detail, boom, boom, right? Right? Alright, well, damn, dude, I'm over 46 minutes again. Fuck. Detail. Well, I'm sitting in the back of the detail, and I tell him outright, my detail. So wait, you're gonna look like a stupid bitch for not looking where you were looking? You guys took pictures, counted, and fucking showed that. I created this blah, 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 and those were my words, blah, 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 to make you, the professional, come be able to sneak into my property and check on me. Oh, dude, that's going to be in court for a while because my lawyers are going to fuck it up. Like, you have a lawyer. Yeah. Just you saying that to me means that I'm going to tell my free lawyer that the judge gives me that you don't think he's a lawyer. And he's going to go and hire his friend because guess what? That's the way to do it. Make sure that you don't have one backboard. Make sure you have 18 backboards. Make sure you have 19 backboards. Make sure you have a plan B. Make sure. Now, B's always don't work out, neither do C's. Yo, sometimes your plans are just fucked. That's why you need to check your recipe. Yo, if the food don't taste right, it's not because the food's bad or the spices are wrong, or, yo, you might just be cooking it too hot at one point and another time or not. Man, life is a funny place. I need a tech kid. If you're out there, you believe in a future where, dude, it don't have to be me. Somebody else can be on the screen. I'm literally gonna build a little bit of a couple people, and fucked up thing is, I already have what legally I'm not saying is sponsors, but I have folks that are like, yo, you do that? Shit, I'm down. So, anyone else who's down, my face is really sleepy. I woke up not too long ago, made a 2-hour videos. You literally believe and you want to save the fucking world from some pain, and then you think you can fix the world. If you think it, therefore it's thought, therefore it's already planned, therefore you can get on it. Just think some more about it and you can actually make it happen. I mean, dude, this ain't no light bulb, this ain't no detail. There's books. Like, I can't show you the book, but I can show you the label. Did you see that label? This was given to me yesterday by a fucking person that says, if you're gonna do this, you have to at least know these. Man, he says he has about 3 boxes of books I need to read through before I fucking go on film. Now that's film. That's I can charge for you watching it or any fucking thing, but I can't be arrested. Well, you can still be, but you'll know your rights. $3 is a book. $4, $5. I need some help. So I was thinking, what I need a secretary. That's somebody that is professional in their fucking ability to fucking go, hey, dude, it's 4 o'clock. My watch went off, motherfucker. We got an appointment in 20 minutes. It's not smoke weed. You get it? Dude, you can't fix the bike. You can't tell me you fix the bike. You don't have a fucking puller. You can't hammer it. You don't have a puller. Oh, dude, we don't have the tools to do this. My homie just told me. Yo, so, like, hey, homies, get up on it, man. I mean, I'm really wanting, I feel nervous as hell right now. I really want, shit, my dreams are to make it so somebody out there doesn't get hurt the same way I did. Because life is beautiful. And I'm not saying all of us will appreciate, all of us will do the same, but I am saying that if you followed along this long, you enjoy what the fuck I'm saying, you get it a little bit. But to cause less pain, to cause the least amount of fucking damage to everyone around us, to make sure that your grandma, your sister, your mom, you live long enough to experience life. I mean, I can't say about some things, but I can say that I've lost a lot of friends through other people's malfunctions. Drunk drivers. And me, I drove when I was exhausted, had to make money, had to do work. Yeah, backed into a couple things. Luckily, they were poles or other people's cars, I got out, fixed the situation, get my information, months later, detail it's better. But you could accidentally back into a person or something that can't be replaced. Sometimes neither you nor the person can be replaced. Or neither you nor the other person's property that you damage can be replaced. Like, you legally don't have to. They legally can't make you. But it changes their life. Accidental ice slides. Yo, you slide into 5 people's fucking cars. Just because you have this much, they screw you in the insurance. They screw the people in the insurance. They screw them because, you get paid back. You get a new car. You get this. It takes you 4 weeks off the job to do it. That amount of stress, it makes you fucking stressed out. It makes your fucking wife stressed out. It makes it where, it's like, you get mugged. You get this. You get that. You get this. You get that. You walk into work. You doing this. You doing that. You forget your lunch. You're fucking unhealthy. You lose your jobs. All these things. They really get you down. I mean, no matter how tough you are, somebody puts a gun in your face, and damn near you could see that bullet down the chamber. I mean, Smith & Wesson, fuck you. You made guns. Your name's Smith & Wesson. Eat a dick. Not anything but marketing. You can't see me back on it. You get a Saturday Night Special in your face, you can see down that motherfucker for enough time for that. I'm